BBQ Rub Club. This month we're going to be showing you how to cook Flaps 20 barbecue competition winning rubs with the rub that you'll be receiving in the box and the sauce that you'll be receiving in the box as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. First thing we're going to do is we've got some pork spare ribs here. We're going to make these into some St. Louis style ribs, and we'll show you how we do that. There's always going to be this little membrane. That's one of the tips that Flaps 20 gave us. Make sure you take this off. I'll show you how to do that. I like to cut this piece of meat. And then for this, there's a lot of techniques that you'll see on the internet on getting this membrane out. Some people use a butter knife. Some people use a screwdriver. I just kind of style. What I like to do is find the tallest bone and then cut across from that way. And then usually for competitions, guys like to keep their ribs about the same size, so they'll do 10 to 11 bones. That way it kind of cooks as evenly as possible. Even though every rib's different, every rib's going to cook at a different rate, different speed. So, but the general idea is to get it to be the same size. That way you can kind of count on all your ribs cooking evenly. When you're in a competition, timing is everything. So you want to make sure your ribs are finishing close as possible to the same amount of time. Thing is, it's not a competition, so it's not going to be as critical. But I do still like to square off my ribs a little bit, so you can count 1, 2, 11, cut right there. Now I'll season this and cook it and eat it as well, just with the dry rub on it. We won't do all the competition secrets to it, but right here is my longest bone, so I'll just start right there. Cut it. This right here will make some good short ribs. I like to use a different seasoning on these, something a little spicy. There's a lot of fat, makes these short ribs really good. We'll do that as well. You guys will see that. We'll put a different seasoning on that. And there you go. There's some nice St. Louis style ribs. Now if you're in a competition, you probably want to cut all this fat off, but since it's just some home cooking, I'm not going to worry about that. It's not going to make a big of a difference. And then I like to start right here. We'll put some layer of mustard on there. Flaps 20 called for a little mustard base. You ask 20 people at competitions, half probably use mustard, half probably don't. Some swear by it, some swear not by it. I've used it for a long time. Helps the rub stay on. It works great. No one's ever told me or even noticed that there's mustard on the ribs. So I use it all the time. I just make 3 little lines like that. Give you plenty to. Now for the seasoning, the rub. Flaps 20 Thriller Rub. It says good for beef, chicken, or pork. We're going to be using it on these porks here. About 15 minutes. Bit of sweat building on there. Go ahead and flip these. Use the cutting board that I had to carry it, and one of these spatulas to help me put the ribs on. You'll see what I'm talking about. You can get these at Costco, Sam's Club. Back after about 30 minutes. Everything's looking pretty good. I'll put some spray on here. It's with the Flaps 20 spritz. It's half a cup of brown sugar and a cup of juice. I just, for myself, I use some apple juice. You could use just about any juice you want, I guess, but apple juice tends to be the favorite among competitions. So we will see you guys in another 30 minutes. Hey guys, what's up? It's been about 2.5 hours. Went a little longer, but I wanted to pull these at about 163. So see, I got my meat stick temp probes in there, and I waited till the ribs hit right at 160 to pull them. I'm gonna pull them off, take them inside and wrap them, and I'll show you how that's done. After about 2 hours, and careful when you open these because it's going to be a lot of steam to burn you. 3. I'm going to use some of that apple juice that we had earlier and just splash this on. It gives it a nice little shine. And then what we're going to do, take them over to a friend's house and serve. Well, we'll see you guys later.